boys and girls. Okay, welcome to Wednesday's math for December the 9th, 2020. Go ahead and get out your math books and turn to page 305. 305. All right, so this lesson is all about true and false equations. Now, let's look at our I can statement. All right, are you ready? Mirrors on. I can understand that the equal sign means has the same value. Mirrors off. Good job. Okay, so first, before we get started, I want us to review these two words. These two words are going to be very important for us today, okay? The first word is true. If something is true, that means it's right. So in this case, we're going to say true means yes, that's right. Now the opposite of true is false. So false is wrong. No way, false. Let's do this together. True, we'll give a thumbs up. False, we'll give a thumbs down because that is not right. Okay, now on page 305, this little girl is holding a sign. She wants to know if 5 equals 11 minus 6. So let's think about this. If I took 11 counters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I cross off 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many am I left with? Let's count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it wants to know, does 11 minus 6 equal 5? Well, I'm left with 5 and I took 6 away, so I would say yes. This is true. Yes, and I showed my work over here to prove that it's true. Now, the problems get a little bit trickier in our book, but I have a way to make it not so confusing and not so tricky, okay? So let's look at this problem. Can you see where I have written? First, we're going to cover that one up. We'll do that one next, okay? But I don't want our brain to get too confused with too many problems. Now, number 1 over here on my chart is asking me, does 3 plus 2 equal 4 plus 1? Another way we could say this is 3 plus 2 the same as 4 plus 1? Now this is what I want you to do. I want you to pretend there is a line right here in the middle of our problem, right through that equal sign, a pretend line. We're going to look at this half first. So let's think. What's 3 plus 2? 1, 2, 3, and 2 more. How many counters do I have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to draw a 5 here. Write a 5 so I don't forget. Now I'm going to bring that equal sign down. Now let's look at this side of my problem. 4 plus 1. So let's draw our counters just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more. All right, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna write my 5 here. Now look at this. Is 5 the same as 5? Yes, that's the same number, right? So 3 plus 2 is the same as 4 plus 1. So I would circle that is true. It's right. True. Thumbs up. Okay, now let's move over to this one. Let's see if this guy's true or not. True or false? They're asking me, is 5 plus 5 the same as 4 plus 5? Now remember, my first thing I'm going to do is pretend there's a line zoop, right in the middle. I'm gonna look at 5 plus 5, okay? 5 plus 5. You might know this because it's a doubles, or maybe you want to double check and draw your counters. So if I have 5 counters plus 5 more, I have 10. Now remember, I'm going to bring that equal sign down, okay? And now I'm going to look at this half of the problem. I see 4 plus 5. Let's draw my 4 counters and then my 5 counters, and let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm going to write that answer here. Now, let's look at these two numbers. Does 10 equal 9? Is 10 the same as 9? True or false? Right, false, because it is not the same number. 10 is not the same as 9. They're close, they're beside each other on our number line, but they are not the same number, are they? Okay, so it is going to have you practice this in your book. There's space under each problem for you to draw your counters, write your new number, bring that equal sign down, draw your counters over here, write your new number, and then decide if it's true or false. So, for today, make sure that you do pages 305 through 308. Don't forget to have your grown-ups snap a picture of this, send it to me on Class Dojo, and also make sure you take a picture of your journal writing and send it to me on Class Dojo too. So, I will see you all tomorrow.